After Andrea Petkovic became the first player to progress to the quarterfinals of the Diamond Games in Antwerp by beating Alison van Uytvanck on Wednesday, Thursday's play saw 14 more of the WTA's finest battle it out to join her in the last 8 as the tour returns to the Belgian city after a 7-year absence. First seed Genie Bouchard topped the billing on day 4 for her second-round matchup with Mona Barthel. The Canadians currently acclimatising to being the #1 seed at a Premier level event for the first time, but any nerves didn't show early into this one as she broke at the first opportunity. Seeking just a 5th top 5 scalp of her career, world number 42 Barthel rallied as the set wore on. With just a single main draw win to her name this year, she impressed as her aggressive approach paid off. But Bouchard's class would eventually shine through, the 20-year-old making her first appearance since a quarter-final loss at the Australian Open, taking the set 6-4. It was a vastly different story in the second as Barthel fought back to devastating effect. The 24-year-old hoping to secure a 4th WTA singles title, putting the performance far superior to that of her opponent as Bouchard buckled to take the game to 3 sets.
Again, in second set.
The Canadians' capitulation would continue into the decider, Barthel taking no prisoners on her way to a healthy lead.
Barthel leads 6-3.
And it was one that wouldn't be overturned, the German upsetting the odds for her first top 10 win since 2013. A tournament to forget, the top seed Bouchard.
I got a little bit nervous in the end, but I'm happy I could stay calm and finish it. But yeah, she's such a good player and you have to play really on top of your game, and I'm happy that I was able to do it today.
Second seed Angelique Kerber was hoping to avoid a similar fate to Bouchard when she faced Francesca Schiavone. The tie certainly didn't start in the Germans' favour, however. 34-year-old Schiavone, fresh from her first main draw win of 2015 against Clara Kukalova in round 1, taking the early plaudits as she raced ahead. Having finished 2014 outside the top 50 for the first time since the year 2000, the Italian's hoping for a better year on the court this time around. And if she continues like this, she's sure to get it.
15-30.
The world number 81 securing a dominant first set victory, with a bruising ace.
First set.
The highest ranked of 8 German women in the top 100, Kerber got out to a similarly poor start in the second, but Schiavone continued where she'd left off in the opener. 6-time WTA Tour singles title winner leaving her opponent with no chance here, as an aggressive forehand saw her move further ahead. That assault would continue for the duration of the second set, as Kerber eventually gave up the match with a double fault. A glorious victory for 2010 French Open winner Schiavone. She's into the last 8 of a Premier level tournament for the first time in 3 years. It was umpire Maria Cicak who impressed the Belgian crowd early on as Indy De Vroome met Dominika Cibulkova. Croats drawing cheers from the Sport Palace as she plucked a wayward ball from the sky. Vying for her 5th career title here in Antwerp, Cibulkova looked more and more in control as the set progressed. De Vroome struggled to compete with her opponent's powerful ground strokes, and the Slovakian soon took the opener. Having taken 2 top 100 scalps this week, the first of her career, the Dutch was looking to add 1 more on Thursday. She went out in the second looking like a new player. The world number 247 belying her ranking to take the set 6-3, Cibulkova failed to replicate her heroics from the first. And that took the match to a decider. There was nothing to separate the pair as they split the first 4 games, and then came the breakthrough. De Vroome visibly frustrated, her backhand teeing Cibulkova up nicely as the Slovakian went a vital break ahead. The 18-year-old then double faulted, as Cibulkova won through 6-3, 3-6, 6-2. 6th seed securing her passage to a second consecutive quarter-final. And finally, after winning a maiden Grand Slam title in the doubles event at the Australian Open, 4th seed Lucie Safarova continued that winning trend as she made light work of Kristina Mladenovic. World number 74 Mladenovic led the head-to-head 1-0 before Thursday's matchup, but was swept away 6-4, 6-1, as Safarova set up a last 8 clash with Karolina Pliskova. So Pliskova and Safarova kick off the proceedings on Friday. Francesca Schiavone and Barbora Zelevova-Strycova face Carla Suarez Navarro and Mona Barthel respectively. And Andrea Petkovic meets Dominika Cibulkova for a place in the last 4.